Okay, it is Friday and we still don't have power, so we are in the garden cleaning up, and I think I'm going to use a lot of this wood in the raised bed for hugelkultur inside the raised bed. We'll just go ahead and dump all these tubs and start over with new soil for next year. We're gonna go ahead and do the brush pile in the garden. So it'd take a while to get it through the fence and out of here, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm probably gonna leave a little bit of this stuff and just let it compost. Well, maybe not. There's acorns in there. They will be a nightmare. Darn it. I thought, well, I could get out of a little bit of work. There's still ice in there. And luckily the chimenea didn't get busted. My cameras didn't get busted. That's a good thing. We didn't lose our cameras. Here we go. So yay, it only knocked down one of my little pots. And it broke it. Doggone it. Well, you know, fall is a time when I put all this stuff up, and I just didn't have time before this horrible storm hit. It was so unexpected. Who would have thought in October we get a major ice storm? So the bright side to this is we'll have to fix a little bit of the fencing, but I think the cattle panels can be rebent. They just won't look as great. But you know, it is what it is. You just have to roll with the punches when you're a farmer. Improvise and move on. We learned that through the fire. This I'm not so sure about. I know that anytime you get into the trunk of the tree, you pretty much lose it. We'll see if we can't cut it and kind of patch that up. I'm not 100% sure it'll work, but we can sure try. I mean, just to save the tree. It's an apricot tree. But the back of the farm really didn't get that much damage back here. I was so thankful. You know, when I first did the pictures, it looked like, and I think it was the weight of the ice and everything, all those limbs were down. And it looked like this, all of it had just fallen. But look, not much damage at all back here. I'm so thankful. I mean, this is just very minimal. I've lost a few of these tubs. And I was worried about that. That turned out okay. My hummingbird feeders are okay. May have lost some of those trays and stuff because I was in the process of cleaning it up. But like I said, that's when I do the fall cleanup before all this stuff hits, and then you don't have such a big mess. But it kind of just came, and I was trying to get all the blossom bags off the plants. I got several rows done, but then I just ran out of time. There's just so much to do and not enough time to do it in. It just happens. Uh-oh. That's not looking too good. I flip that over. Hopefully we can salvage that. But this year has just been a huge, huge challenge. But I'm up for it. It's almost over with, and next year's got to be better. We've been through the fire. Just made us stronger, made us work harder. This will just do the same thing for us. Anyway, it's windy at Hardnack Farms, so I kind of wanted to update you guys. These cherry trees right here look good. Of course, the trees in the garden need a good prune this year. There's an Asian ladybug. But you know what? I'm gonna leave it. Actually, I'm gonna borrow that darn thing if I can. It's getting away from me. Oh, it slipped away. I kind of could use it in the greenhouse. But this really needs a heavy-duty prune. As soon as we get the tree mess cleaned up, then I can put the fencing up and we can figure out what we'll do for this next year's garden. I don't know what this will do with the ecosystem. It just seems like the last few years are just not normal. And then you throw a bad ecosystem on top of it. It just makes it more challenging. So I guess a lot of things are on hold again as usual. Anytime I plan something, I always get hiccups. Doggone it. All right, y'all, stay with me. This is just, I'll tell you a little story and I'll tell it in the next video.